And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise that will stretch again the center of the body, also open up the spinal joints a bit. So I'm going to have you carefully lower your legs down to the right. Reach your arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. Now look in the opposite direction. You can even lift your head a little bit and then lower your head back down so that you feel this nice twist from the base of the spine all the way up towards the head. And just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, feel that expansion of the belly as well as the sides and the ribs. And breathe into the back. Bringing some energy to your left lung. And also a little energy into the left side of your lower back. Into your left kidney. Good. So let's bring the legs back up. And then we'll lower the legs to the other side. So you'll gently lower your legs to your left. You'll reach your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. You can even turn your head to your right, lift your head slightly and then lower it back down. And just take a few deep breaths here. Again, breathing into the belly, breathing into the lower back. Bringing some energy to your right kidney, as well as some energy into your right lung. Let's take another breath. Good. And then from here, we'll come back to the starting position again. And hold on to your knees and just do another gentle rock side to side. So the next exercise will be a bit of a strengthening exercise. Again, for the lower dantian and for the back. There are a couple of different variations that you can do. One will be with your legs like this, or you can keep your legs down, feet on the floor if this is too challenging for you. I'm going to teach it first in this position. So what you'll do is you'll have your legs in what's called tabletop with your knees over your hips, your ankles in line with your knees, and you're going to take your arms out to the sides, but your palms are going to be facing down, and your hands are going to be at the level of your shoulders. Just like before, but just a different position for your hands. Now, without lowering your legs all the way to the floor, you're just going to lower your legs towards the right. And as you lower your legs, you're not going to go all the way. You want to make sure that your left shoulder blade stays down. Feel your belly engage. And now slowly lift your legs back up to center. Take a deep breath. Legs go to your left. Keep your right shoulder blade down. And lift. And again, you'll lower. And lift. So feel how this can strengthen your center of the body, as well as open up the joints of the spine. And as with any Qigong exercise, don't push yourself past your comfort zone. Modify what you need to. Good. And so here we are. Let's take the legs again, and you're just going to rock side to side. Great. So now, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lay on your belly. So we're going to put the feet down. You turn over, and you'll lay on your abdomen. You'll make a pillow with your hands, and rest your forehead on your hands. And you'll just rock your hips side to side with your legs about hip-width apart, just to open up the lower back, to release the lower back, any tension that you may be holding in the back. So the back of the body, like I said before, is the yang surface of the body, and there's a particular meridian that runs down the back of the body, and that's the bladder meridian. And the bladder meridian is paired with the kidneys. Good. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the arms forward. Reach your right arm and your left leg. Lift them both up and out, and lift the head slightly. Make sure the back of your neck stays long. You don't want to lift your head like this. Keep the back of the neck long. And feel the energy that's being pulled and drawn into your left side of your lower back, right into that left kidney. Now lower that leg and arm down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to reach your left arm and your right leg. So you're going to reach out and lift. And as you lift, feel the energy pooling into that right lower back area, right into your right kidney. And then lower down. Good. Now from here, just take your hands and bring them by your shoulders and sit back in a rest position. If your knees and hips can do this, go ahead and push back into this position. If not, you can always keep laying down on your belly and just rocking your hips side to side like when we first laid down on the belly. Good. This is a wonderful way to open up the lower back. So let's do that again. So we're going to come back out to the belly. Again, you'll reach your arms out in front of you about shoulder width, legs about hip width apart. And you'll reach your right arm and left leg and lift them both up. Feel the energy pooling into the left kidney. And then lower down. And then again, reach that right leg and that left arm and lift up. Feel the energy pooling into the right kidney and then lower down. So you can shake your hips out side to side, make a pillow with your hands, or you can press back into this child's pose position. Feet together and your knees are apart and your arms stretching forward. Open up the lower back. Open up this door of life area. And breathe. Good. So now let's come on to all fours. So make sure that your hands are right beneath your shoulders and your knees are right beneath your hips. If you have issues with being on your knees, you can always put a little bit extra padding underneath your knees, and you can always take your mat and fold it over and then put your knees like that on the mat. So we're going to do an exercise called dog wags its tail, and we've done this many times standing, but this time we're going to do it on all fours. So we just shift, side bend to the right, side bend to the left, side bend to the right and left, right, left, right, left. So allow your spine to be long from your head all the way to your tail. And as you side bend, imagine that you're just making wrinkles in the sides of your shirt. This is a great exercise to open up the joints of the spine, open up the ribs. And you can even play with the tempo. You can go a little faster or a little slower. Good, and then allow the movement to slowly unwind until you're still. And then go ahead and sit back in your child's pose again and breathe. Take a few deep breaths into the lower back. Now walk your hands back towards your body, and then you're going to slowly roll up through your spine.